The Firecracker 5K returns to the Coon Rapids 4th of July celebration for a 6th year. You're encouraged to sign up before the July 4th race, but same-day registration is available.
At the last couple of years with COVID, we went away from it, but a lot of people have hectic lives, and a lot of people have asked for same-day registration to come back.
The race is partnering with Alloy Brewing this year. Race packets can be picked up at the business on Saturday, July 2nd from noon to 4 p.m. There are prizes for the race winners. The 4th of July parade will wind its way down Mississippi Boulevard and the surrounding neighborhood on Sunday, July 3rd at 1 p.m. Be sure to arrive early for a good seat.
And we're really looking forward to a great turnout, great event.
A new event taking place this year at the carnival is the Coon Rapids High School All-Class Reunion, the evening of Sunday, July 3rd.
So the one street sign will be years 66 to 70, 71 to 75, 76 to 80. And we've got basically 12 signs around the tent for people to kind of cluster by their years. We're going to pull everybody out and take pictures.
Here's a full rundown of the 4th of July festivities at Boulevard Plaza, which is located on the grounds of the Coon Rapids Ice Center. On July 2nd, a car show is taking place from 5 to 11 p.m. From 6 to 10 p.m., there's live music from the Castaways. On Sunday, July 3rd, the parade starts at 1 p.m. From 5 to 10 p.m., it's the Coon Rapids High School All-Class Reunion. And from 6 to 10 p.m., enjoy music from the City Knights Band. On Monday, July 4th, the Firecracker 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the Kids Sparkler Dash at 9:30. From 6 to 10 p.m., the Rockin' Hollywoods will perform. And of course, the celebration culminates with the big fireworks show at 10 p.m. For more on the celebration, log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov.
You can see the guard bees will check every single bee that comes in and out of this hole to make sure that they belong in the hive.
Coon Rapids resident Jennifer Pelton has been keeping bees for years.
What we like to see is a nice uniform build like this.
A hobby she first learned from her father growing up.
I really enjoy being outside and just, being in the hive and smelling the hive. It's just something I really enjoy.
This week marks Pollinator Week across the globe, a time to celebrate the valuable services which bees and other pollinators provide to global health.
Honeybees are pollinators, but what I like about beekeeping is it encourages people to see bees as just gentle, safe creatures that they are. They're not like hornets or wasps.
Pelton is one of 2 volunteer beekeepers involved in a pilot program with the city of Coon Rapids.
So here's a white ring outside of the pupa, and those are larvae. Those are the baby bees.
There are 2 test hives on city-owned property. The city's sustainability planner, Olivia Doro Hovland, leads the project.
So we're bringing staff out to see how the hives behave. We're doing research into what other cities allow for when it comes to beekeeping.
Here's some new wax being built out. And right now they are just storing nectar in there, which will turn into honey.
Coon Rapids does not have a beekeeping ordinance, although there's been increased interest among residents to keep bees.
And then at the end of this year, we'll decide what we want to do moving forward.
For years, Coon Rapids has increased habitat for pollinators with native prairie restoration projects in a number of parks and other sites around the city.
If you are interested in helping pollinators, one of the first and easiest steps you can take is to plant pollinator-friendly plantings in your yard. You can start with just 1 flower pot, put a few different pollinator-friendly plants in there, and go from there.
And don't be afraid of the big fuzzy bees.
For more information on how you can help pollinators, check out the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov/pollinators.
Here's a a quick recap of the Tuesday, June 21st City Council meeting. Voters in one Coon Rapids precinct will be casting their ballot in a new location this fall. On Tuesday night, the City Council adopted a resolution naming Northdale Middle School as the new polling spot for residents in Ward 5, Precinct 1. Those residents previously voted at First Baptist Church, which has since been sold. All registered voters in Ward 5, Precinct 1 will receive a postcard in the mail about the change. The city has entered into a joint powers agreement with Anoka County for a safety improvement project on Northdale Boulevard in front of Coon Rapids High School. One of the biggest components of the project will be the relocation of the existing main crosswalk further to the east to better align with the high school's new main entrance and the stadium. Other plans include making the crosswalk at Wren Street on the west side of the high school more visible to traffic, adding speed limit and speed display signs in the school zone, as well as some sidewalk improvements at the driveway exit of the school onto Northdale Boulevard. The project is planned for the summer of 2023. City leaders and staff are bidding farewell to Police Chief Brad Wise. Wise, who's been with the department since 1995, is retiring at the end of this month. He spoke Tuesday night during his final appearance at a city council meeting.
The support that has come from this city council, this present group, and previous iterations of the same group, I've felt it personally. I felt the support of the citizens, all of which helps strengthen our police department and builds morale and makes my job a lot easier.
Council members took turns thanking Wise for his service and dedication to the citizens of Coon Rapids. And that's a quick recap of the June 21st City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN YouTube channel.
Summer fun has begun. The city's Rec on the Spot program has kicked off this week. The program is free and gives kids ages between 5 and 14 a chance to play outdoors and soak up the sun. Since 2019, Rec on the Spot has given kids opportunities to participate in a wide variety of activities. With the high turnout the program is seeing, city leaders are pleased with its success and excited for what the program can grow into.
I'd say this is kind of the highlight program that I've done. I've been at the city for 15 years, and a lot of what I do is I do adult softball and I do other programs. But you know, being able to really engage and get kids into the program that might not necessarily be able to afford or have the resources to get into a pay-for program, this is a great opportunity. Always looking to grow things, do a little bit more enrichment stuff, and maybe have some special days where we might have police or fire or public works or somebody come out and share a piece of equipment with the kids.
Rec on the Spot visits 5 parks throughout the week and runs all the way through August 11th. For more information, visit the city's website at coonrapidsmn.gov.
So it was a big 2021 year for us.
Business is booming in the Riverdale Village Retail Center. At the height of the pandemic, more than 300,000 square feet of retail space sat vacant.
Going through the pandemic, working with our leasing team out of West Palm Beach, we put together a plan on how to bring in new prospects and how to get together. And it worked amazingly because now we're down to around 40,000 square feet of vacancy.
The old Sears building, which has sat vacant for the past 7 years, has new life. Schneiderman's Furniture recently opened a 136,000 square foot showroom. The old JCPenney building is being converted into 5 different tenant spaces. One space will house a large national grocer, and another will be home to Sierra Trading, an outdoor store. Also, Burlington Coat is moving into the old Bed Bath & Beyond space. As for the smaller storefronts in Riverdale Village, Pro's Nails and Crumble Cookies both recently opened, and the management team hopes to lure in a few more.
So that's phase 2 now that we've filled the big boxes, is getting those smaller ones to come in. And as we move on past the pandemic, that'll be a lot easier for those type of tenants to expand and open into new areas.
As for that unnamed grocery store that is expected to open at the end of the year, several published reports indicate it will be an Amazon Fresh, but official confirmation is still hard to come by.
It is not up for us to announce, but they will announce it when the time is right.
Thank you for coming out tonight to our Summer in the City meeting.
The heat didn't stop Coon Rapids residents from turning out for the first neighborhood meeting of the year at Al Flynn Park on Tuesday night. The meetings, held several times each summer, help connect residents face-to-face with city leaders and staff.
We just want to let you know that this is your opportunity to meet with staff, to get all of your questions answered. If you are wondering what's going on around town, if you're wondering what's going on with any of our departments, they're all here. Everybody is here from staff tonight.
Almost plenty right here to abound.
There's also plenty of fun, especially for the kids. A bubble baron showed off his impressive bubble making skills and even let the kids have a turn. The misting stations were a big hit, especially on a 90-degree day, along with free ice cream. And visitors got a look inside a police car, fire truck, and snowplow. 2 more Summer in the City meetings are coming up. On June 28th, the meeting takes place at Rockslide Park, and on July 12th, head to Crooked Lake Park. Both events run from 6:30 to 8 p.m. For more details, log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. There's a change in leadership at the top of the Coon Rapids Police Department. Chief Brad Wise is retiring at the end of June. This week, Captain John Stanky was named the new police chief. Wise and Stanky will work together to transition duties over the next few weeks. Stanky grew up in Coon Rapids and has spent his entire law enforcement career with the department, first as a community service officer back in 1993. He calls it a great honor and a privilege to be the next chief.
I don't have any drastic changes, but my vision for the future involves enhancing our relationships and our outreach with the community. So I have some ideas for some exciting new objectives that I think are going to just help enhance the relationship with the community and make things better for everyone.
Early in the evening, just about supper time, over by the courthouse, they're starting to unwind.
The Castaways kicked off the annual summer concert series at the Coon Rapids Dam on Thursday night, and what a beautiful night for an outdoor concert. The group features 5 musicians who play everything from Bruce Springsteen to the Beatles. If you missed the concert, you can catch it on the CTN Community Channel on cable. 8 concerts remain this summer. On June 16th, it's Sawyer's Dream, which is 70s Americana. June 23rd, country performer Rocky Lynn takes the stage. On July 7th, more country tunes with Raquel and the Wildflowers. July 14th, Eric Christensen and his support group play the blues. On July 21st, it's the New Orleans brass and jazz sounds of the Dirty Shorts Band. And on July 28th, a little polka with the Shimoleski Fun Time Band. Moving to August, on the 4th, Ecuador Manta plays Latin Fusion, and the concert series concludes August 11th with the Revolution 5, a Beatles tribute band. Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, June 7th City Council meeting. The bridge on Coon Creek Boulevard over Coon Creek is expected to be demolished and reconstructed in the next 2 years. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved a joint powers agreement with Anoka County for the $3.8 million project. The council also approved a maintenance agreement between the city and the Coon Rapids Fast Pitch Association for their use of Aspen Park. Fast Pitch began using the fields in 2020. The agreement covers maintenance, utilities, and use of the concession stand. And finally, the council accepted some big donations this week. The Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation has donated more than $9,000 for the summer concert series. Connexus Energy is giving $2,500 to the Multicultural Advisory Committee for the purchase of promotional materials, and Centerpoint Energy is giving the police department $2,300 toward the purchase of training center video equipment.